Alright everybody, here we are, day 19. It's about 8:43 in the morning. I just walked a half a mile from the campsite to the AT, so I'm back on the AT. Got about, the sign said 4.5 miles to Newfound Gap. So that's where we're going. We'll try to do a little filming. Right now it's not raining. It rained kind of on and off during the night. Not heavy stuff, but just kind of that misty, drizzly rain. Hopefully we won't get any of that. Hopefully we can go into Newfound Gap fairly dry. And then we'll meet up with our ride. Alright everybody, one thing I want to talk about was wet feet and kind of how I deal with them. So obviously my feet got drenched yesterday, being submerged in about 6-inch mud piles. And so for the rest of the hike, you know, they were already wet. They were just covered in a layer of mud, the shoes were. So I just tried to step in as many piles as I could, wash that mud out. You know, your feet are already wet. They can't get wetter than wet. So when I got to the campsite, obviously I took off my shoes and socks. Fortunately, I had a dry pair of socks. I actually had 2 pair. My sleep pair and another hike pair. So I put on a dry pair of socks. And then I carried 2 plastic garbage bags. Not garbage bags, but shopping bags, you know, from the supermarket. And then I put my feet in that and put them back in the shoes because I don't have camp shoes. So I need those shoes to kind of walk around camp. So I used the plastic bags to kind of keep my feet relatively dry from the wet shoes. And then, you know, my socks might get just a tad bit damp. And then I have my down booties I wear over them when I go to sleep. So that takes care of that. If I have to get up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom, I got those bags. I just put them on my feet, put my feet in the shoes, go to the bathroom, come back. The next day, like today, what I did was, then I got my, you know, dry hike socks, and then I put my sleep socks, which I did not use the night before. I put them over the other socks. And since my shoes are a size bigger anyway, I can wear 2 pairs of socks with those shoes. And then I put those in the boots or in the shoes. And that helps dry out the boots or shoes. And pretty much my feet are dry. They might be a teeny bit damp, you know, from where those socks are absorbing the moisture of the shoe. But then I leave I don't put the bags back on. I got those in my backpack. And then I hike like that. So I got 2 pairs of socks with the damp shoes. And that'll help dry them out as my feet warm up throughout the day. Help dry them out a little bit. So that's kind of how I go about the shoes, you know, when they're wet. Like I said, right now I don't have camp shoes. Really didn't want to bring Crocs. I like Crocs, but they're kind of heavy and bulky. And, you know, so I just decided not to bring them. The shoes I've got those speed laces. So they're real easy to put on and off. Now if I had boots, I'd definitely go with the Crocs because they're a little harder to put on and off in the middle of the night when you have to go to the bathroom. But since I have these Solomons with the speed laces, they're easy to put on and off. So I don't mess with camp shoes right now. You know, later on I might, but for now I'm not. I'm playing it by ear. And I'm just figuring out ways to kind of compensate for not having those camp shoes. So that's kind of how I do it. That's the biggest worry with camp shoes. Not having camp shoes is when your feet get wet. How do you keep them somewhat dry? That's what I do. And so far, it's worked all right. All right, here we are, YouTube. We're at Newfound Gap. You see it's raining. And it's about 8 minutes before 11. We made good time. And looky what we have here. That's what I'm talking about. Some trail magic. So let's see what we got in here. Damn! There you go. I think I'm going to take a banana. Definitely get some potassium back in me. What are these? Grape juice. Is there soda? This looks like a soda. Pepsi. Choice of a new generation. Alright, whoever left the Trail Magic, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Alright, let's head to the bathrooms, get dry. Alright, here we are at Newfound Gap. Met these nice people. They took a picture with me. We got Anna, right?
Hi.
And what's your name?
Andy.
Andy.
Roseanne.
And Roseanne.
Yeah, we're just up here messing around this weekend. Decided to come in for a little trip to the Smokies.
We got our dogs.
Yeah, have our dogs with us. Just they were more than eager to get in the car just now.
I bet they were. I bet they were.
That's
And
right.
so we're like I said, we're just out checking everything out from Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to be going to Dolly's Stampede.
Yeah, Dixie Stampede.
The Dixie Stampede.
All
That's
right,
our
Dollywood.
Yep.
Well, good. We'll have a good time, and we'll see y'all later.
All right,
Yeah,
take care.
best
Bye-bye.
Good luck. Good
Yeah.
luck.
All right, here we are with the giver of the Trail Magic, and your name is?
Tina.
Tina came up here to leave some Trail Magic for us, and she just came running across the street, saw me, yelled at me, so we're just sitting here chatting. I really appreciate it, Tina. My very first Trail Magic of the trip.
Awesome. I'm so happy, and I hope all those that come in behind, I'll be able to bring stuff out for you too.
All right, we
Thanks.
appreciate it. Thanks,
All right.
Tina.
Awesome.